Hello everybody, time for yet another update on my Benetton B188. This update is it is so freaking close to being done, I can taste it update. As you can see, the rear wing has been installed. If it would focus, there we go, you can see the front wing brace has been installed. That piece was a bit fiddly. You have to bend it in the correct spot, you have to bend it to the right angle, and then you have to figure out how to get it into the little holes that it's supposed to slot in and glue it in there without gobbing super glue all over that front wing. That was a bit fiddly. There's quite a bit of fiddling around on my end to get that in there, and oh, I may have just... No, it's not. It's fine. It moves around on the inside. Yeah, it was just a little bit fiddly. Note to myself, don't go whacking that with your finger again. I've got the windscreen glued in there this morning. And then, like I said, the rear wing is installed. You can see the E there that I was talking about in my last video, where I had to gap the decal and make it look like the decal is actually underneath that little brace on the wing. That came out really good. It's not 100% perfect. I had to cut the top half of the decal and move that slightly as well to make it match up, but yeah, it's looking good. You can see the end plates on the rear wing there. Back of the rear wing that it won't focus on. There we go. Sort of. Yep, there it is. And yeah, it's almost done, and I'm super happy. Super proud of how this came out. Here's a little shot of the cockpit. You can see the shifter there. You can sort of see the front wing. And then you can see the seats, or the seat and the seat belts. A blurry seat and seat belts. But yeah, really close to getting done. Brake discs and calipers painted up. I couldn't find any reference photos for the color of the brake calipers, so I just kind of went, well, to me it calls out for one part orange, one part chrome silver, and I just didn't think that would look, I thought that would look silly, so I did 3 parts orange to 1 part Dunkelgelb and came out with that kind of darker orange, which I think looks good, and as I will get to in a minute, it also served another purpose for me. Wing mirrors painted up. I have to put some bare metal foil in there because they give you nothing for the actual mirror piece, so I will do that later on. And yeah, this thing is really close. Oh, there's also wing braces that are like the front one that go to the back wing, go from the rear suspension to the back wing. Those I have to do as well, and those will be fiddly as hell. But it is what it is, and yeah, it's almost done. I'm super happy, and I'm really, really proud of how my paint work came out on this car. It was a lot of work, took a lot of time. I started it back on January 10th, so basically been working on it for almost 3 months now. And it's looking good. I'm happy with it. Some recent purchases. I got some Evil Tobacco decals for my MP48 that I have in my stash, because my stuff's got to look accurate. Picked up, this is one for a friend. Sorry about the shaky cam. This is one that I'm building for a friend who likes R2-D2. So this will be the next build that I start on here, and this should go quickly because it's a Bandai kit and it's awesome. The color on those brake calipers that I mentioned was intended to be a test to try and get that color orange down for BB-8 there. And I think I came up with a pretty accurate I reproduced that color fairly accurately, I think. But yeah, this will be the next build that I do, and again, this is something that's going off to somebody else once it's finished. Next kit is Fujimi's re-release of the Williams FW14B. In my opinion, the most beautiful Formula One car ever created. Yeah, 1992, this car was just, is still one of the most beautiful Formula One cars ever designed. Decal wise, it comes with 90% of the decals you need, including, surprisingly enough, the Labatt sponsorship. That's a rarity nowadays because most companies won't include beer sponsors on their decal sheets. I do have another sheet of decals back at HLJ, which have all of this and the camel decals, which this sheet is missing. So there is that. Again, super cool looking car. When I'm going to get to it, I don't know. But I can't wait to have it as a display piece once I finish it, because it is my favorite Formula One car ever. And the last kit for now is Tamiya's re-release of their Alfa Romeo in the Martini sponsorship, which is just, I've been wanting to get one of these off of eBay for a long time, and then James Duff let everybody know that they would probably be doing a re-release since they re-released the other one. So I held off, and thankfully he sent me a message and let me know the second that HLJ got the pre-orders up, and I got one of these off of pre-orders, can't speak, from their pre-order. I got one of these and paid a very fair price for it. So this kit has all of the decals you need. I'm not going to open this one up. This has all of the decals you need except for the Michelin sponsorship, which you need for the tires. Not sure why Tamiya did not pay a couple of bucks to Michelin to have Michelin sponsorship for their tires, but they didn't. Fortunately for me, I have a full decal sheet of various tire sponsors somewhere in my toolbox, and I can use Michelin sponsors off of that to make the tires look accurate. But yeah, this is just a super cool kit, super cool looking car. Love that livery on that car. It just looks super, yeah, I just love that. Seeing these, it really makes me wish that Tamiya would start producing more race car kits again, because they do stuff like the Mazda Miata, and they're doing the FXXK that's coming out. But oh man, they did such a good job with race cars for so many years, and now we rarely see race cars out of them. They did that Porsche in 2015 or 2014. But Tamiya, more of this, please. Newer cars, GT3 cars. Yeah, anyways. That's it for my recent acquisitions. And again, I found out about those last two kits from watching the Stash Report. If you're into model cars at all, whether it's race cars or other cars, even trucks, you should be watching the Stash Report with James Duff, because it is an amazing place to get information about upcoming kits and re-releases and decals and all the stuff that you're going to want for model cars. Definitely check him out. He's got tons of great information in every show. That's it for me for right now. Back to doing the fiddly bits for that rear wing and getting to the finish line. Once I finish this, I will put up a video, and I will actually do a video review of the finished kit. Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya, bye.